Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Evie with Evie Reviews, featuring the Scooter Boop because you know he's never far away. But this is going to be my review and recap for Chasing Dallas Season 4, Episode 3. I don't have the petty mic right now. I don't even know what a petty mic is right now. But it's me, and we're going to jump into the foolishness because I heard a lot of foolishness happened. Let's get into it and see what happened. Also, do all the things, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so we come back and what's the baby's name? Trey Howard and DeAndre is planning this color party. I don't understand why he keeps wanting to put Kesey on a timeout because Kesey wasn't checking for him. Even though you tried to throw your pussy at him and he was like, no, thank you. It's cute that you like it, but no. But now DeAndre is being super messy because he talk about stuff. He got a friend that's going to pop up in the party that knows Dior. Now, I ain't the one to gossip, but what I know is Dior is not the one to be trifled with. So it just would... Trey, you need to do better warning your friend. Molly, you in danger, girl. Big danger. I don't know what you got going on, but this not gonna bode well at all. At all. Okay, so we had Joan Jett and Keyshawn sat down and had lunch. They just don't like each other. That's the long and the short of it. They don't really see it for each other. It's giving, I'm gonna shade this bitch every time I see her. We gonna politely shade each other. We not gonna come to fisticuffs, but it's giving very Dynasty. It's giving very nice, nasty, very Dallas, very Pam and Sue Ellen. That is what it's the flavor of their dramatizations with each other. Like, I'm gonna shade the fuck out of this bitch, but I'm gonna do it in a way that fisticuffs don't follow afterwards. I'm gonna jab her whenever I can because I know this bitch gonna jab me right back. That is what it's given, and I'm okay with that. I personally enjoy it. You hear Scooty? Okay, and so then we get Astro having lunch with his brother and his mama, and they have a good conversation about them being moved around all their lives and moving from here, and mama having to pull her pistol, and they got jumped in gangs and things of that nature. And it just goes to show this young man's resilience and what he's been through in his life and how he survived up until this moment in time. And I see great things in the future for the young man. Now, they say the brother can sing. I'm waiting to see if the brother's going to be put on a hook or something. But we gonna see what happens. But I personally enjoyed that conversation between Astro and his mother and his brother. The sibling rivalry was super cute. And mama seemed like she still got a pistola in her purse. So don't mess with her. And I like okay, so they having a little dinner, and it's Dior, Kiki, Robert Ray, Kesey, Astro, somebody else, Tedley. And so they try to figure out what's going on at this color party. And Kesey is like, I was uninvited. And there's talk about DeAndre, who was called the fan, and he really in his feelings. And Kesey feel like, I'm going to have to put this nigga in his place because he's doing a whole lot for no good damn reason. And I feel like that's going to come back. It's going to come back around. I feel it in my shanana. That's gonna come back around. But they geeky for a little bit and talk about the happenings and who's doing what. And Ted Lee has an art as well with DeAndre. Because like I said, DeAndre has been putting 10 on 20 with everyone for no good reason. So I think it's all going to come to it. Next, we with Keyshawn, and he's doing a photo shoot for his fashion blog because the girls is checking his Instagram and they see no fashions. They see no blogs. So he is, I guess, getting something together to present as content for his fashion blog, and there's a photo shoot happening. He invited Dior because he wants to get to know Dior better. I don't know. Dior is fashion, so I guess I would invite Dior too. but they are having a like conversation about his Keyshawn and Joan Jett's run-ins with each other, but they have buried the hatchet and everything's gonna be cool. We gonna see. Also, I almost missed this part. Joan Jett, Kesey, and Astro put down some bars on the track together, and it sounded good. So the three boys put a little song together, and Astro talk about some. I hope they're not paying attention to the bars, because the bars is throwing shade. I saw something about somebody having a storyline, and I feel like that maybe was for Keyshawn, but I could be wrong. Ooh, Joan Jett is throwing subliminals in the music after the boy tried to pay you $1 to freestyle and you wouldn't do. Oops. We gonna see what happens. Let's get to this part. All right, y'all. So we at this color party. DeAndre is already on a 10 and on some bullshit. He is really putting 10 on 20 for no good damn reason. Because I feel like he's trying to create a moment so he can be that girl. And like he the big bad wolf and ain't nobody gonna do nothing because he won't punk everybody. Now, they done came. First of all, I don't agree with if the party has rules and you were given a color, wear the color. Dior said, you don't tell me what to do. Keyshawn also said the same thing. He not going to be in the color that they want him to. Now, shout outs to Teddy for coming in a sequence shirt and bringing some sequence disco ball things. Very cute. Going with the theme, even though you knew he was being shady, you still turned it. I appreciate that. Now, DeAndre decided in his infinite wisdom that it would be appropriate to invite someone that Dior used to talk to the party after you disinvited the nigga he talking to now. That nigga coming anyway. I really feel like my petty Mike should have been in this particular review, but I can't find it, and that's a thing that I'll figure out for the next time. Now, you gonna bring somebody that I used to talk to here to try and put me in a stressful situation. Now, Dior said, oh, he brought my friend Marzel, and I haven't seen him in a while, and I'd love to see him. That's a good friend of mine. And then DeAndre tried to make it uncomfortable, like, how do you know him? And, oh, y'all used to talk, y'all don't talk no more, and all of these other things. What is the purpose of this? And now Trey and Joan Jett and Dior were having a conversation. It was like, why is he being so shady to you? And Dior's like, I don't know. He's like, but you know me, I'll just let it keep going on for so long and then I'll cut it off. And then DeAndre overhearing the conversation talk about, well, what are you talking about? And Dior was very upfront and told him. So DeAndre has rolled up on Dior, and Dior is giving him very much, nigga, I'm not the one, the two, and or the three for you and your foolishness. Like I was going to back down because you rolled up on me. Now Trey Howard seems to have a confrontation issue because he starts hollering and swinging around in a circle in his chair. But Dior was very much like, I was answering a question that was asked of me. If you have a problem with the question that was asked of me, then you have an issue with the people who asked the question, not with me, because I was just answering what I was asked. I didn't bring the subject up. Come on, grown man. Come on, grown man. Now, at this point, I'm ready to punch DeAndre in the face, because why is you putting 10 on 20 and being a complete jackass to everybody, daughter? We don't need you here. You don't have to be here. You don't. You don't. So we gonna, child, let's get to when Kesey punched this child. Well, if it isn't the consequences of your fucking actions. So, everybody gets to Kesey arrives. He got his little cute red t-shirt that said, I wasn't invited, because he had been uninvited, because DeAndre thought he was going to put him on timeout, even though everybody's grown and you're not nobody's daddy. So how the fuck that was going to happen? I don't know. But he gets there. He sits down. The tension ratchets up to 50. He arrived with baby boy Astro. Now, Astro a little firecracker. He gets my heart, because he understands sometimes violence is the absolute correct answer for whatever it is that's going to fuck down. So Lon D is there in his little brown, looking cute and things. We're gonna talk about Lon D in a second. So DeAndre immediately, he as soon as Kesey come in, talk about because Astro was like, why didn't you invite him? He's like, because he's a nobody. When you wanted his dick, he wasn't a nobody. When you was sitting in his lap, he wasn't a nobody. When you was trying to holler and shoot your shot, he wasn't a no. But it's not. He's a nobody now that you were rejected. Now he's a nobody and he's uninvited to things. Bet. So Kesey sits down and he was like, "Oh, why are you?" He's like, "Cause I wasn't invited." Da, 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 da. And DeAndre said something. He's like, and Kesey said, "And you're pressed." And DeAndre's like, "Pressed for what?" And he walked up on Kesey, who was sitting down, and threw a punch. And Kesey proceeded to bop, 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 bop upside his head. Now, once he got on top of DeAndre's homeboy came from out of nowhere and decided to jump in. And guess who wasn't going for that? Astro, little tiniest thing in there besides Trey Howard and his boyfriend, decided, "Oh no, you're not finna jump the peoples I came with. No, not on my watch." And very much delivered some hands. Trey Howard is screaming like the housewife, "Yo, tear up my house, don't tear up my house." Because this is at his home, I guess, in their common area room, that you can rent out from your apartment complex, the game area. So they're at his house tearing up the man's stuff. And so this is, we stand for his boyfriend James, because James came from out of nowhere. He said, "Who put their hands on you?" And Trey Howard had to quickly correct it. Nobody put their hands on me. Because if they had put their hands on Trey Howard, it would have been a wrap. Everything would have been over at that point. Now, Lon D said, "Listen, this came too close to my face. This is where I make my money. If anybody touch me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm leveling this whole motherfucking building. I don't give a good darn what none of you niggas is talking about. Bet nobody put their hands on me, because I'm not the one." Now, I personally, because this wasn't my drama, would have been... Say hello, people.
Hello, people.
He came over here just for that. In slow motion at that. Cheese. This is not a picture too. Goodbye. Say bye, people.
Bye, people.
Okay. So, now that our interlude with the scooter boop is over, so the children's is fighting. They rumbling all over the place. It's drama. I feel like another drama is finna pop off outside, because Kesey said, "I went downstairs because I was out of breath. They ripped my shirt off and I'm tired and I needed to make some phone calls. First, I called my mama, because I always got to call my mama so she knows that I'm okay. And then I called my peoples who's in town, because y'all like to jump. So we gonna see what's up for real. But I would just like, and that's how the episode ended. DeAndre, you can absolutely go, because this was uncalled for and unnecessary. And you deserve to get Minka Maka Muka right upside your head. You did. I'm sorry, honey. You did. I don't know what to tell you. You started all of this. So, daughter, niece, nephew, you got what you was looking for. You got absolutely what you was looking for. This is how the rest of the season is gonna go. There's gonna be altercations at everything, because you don't know how to talk to people, and you don't know how to see. It's cute when it's Keyshawn and Joan Jett, because we know they're not gonna get into a physical altercation. But you big brolic niggas who like to throw hands, DeAndre, you doing too much, and they gonna meet your ass where you at every single time. I can feel it coming. This has been my review and recap of Chasing Dallas, Season 4, Episode 3. I wasn't invited. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kid. And I will catch you in the next. Goodbye, peoples.